Donnie and Dolly, the team is supported by ableauctions.ca. Closing your business? We can help.
I mean, obviously, just kind of blown away a bit. It's been a whirlwind of a couple of years for me. Moving over to Europe, playing and kind of getting things back on track career wise, and then having a good start, and then all of this kind of coming together, and just it's an unbelievable feeling that hasn't fully hit yet.
Tell us how it happened, how it all came about, the phone call, the email, whatever the case may be. How did it all happen, Landon?
Well, I mean, first was a text telling me to give him a call, and I just kind of assumed it was for the Spangler Cup or something like that. And so I gave him a call back, and they said, go into the Channel 1. Obviously, that's amazing, and I never thought I'd get to put on the Canadian jersey again, and then he quickly followed it up with, and you're also on the Olympic long list. And I mean, those were words I was not really ready to hear, but obviously super, super excited, and just really enjoyed my time in Russia playing for playing in that tournament. And then just hearing a couple days ago that that this dream of mine is actually happening. And now we're here in Davos and just had our first day on the ice, and just an amazing time so far.
You mentioned the Channel 1 tournament. That was the tournament in Russia. You played a bit with, if I'm not mistaken, Landon, you played a bit with Eric Stahl in Minnesota. Who else do you know on the Team Canada roster?
A decent amount of guys. Like, it's, I mean, as you guys know, like,
Small
the
world.
hockey world's so small, like, you just kind of start running into guys. But Jordan Wheels, from North Vancouver, Kent Johnson's on the roster, and he's another young kid I've been skating with for a couple of years now in North Van in the summers. And but Justin Pogge's one of the reserve goalies. He's our goalie in Cologne, and the list kind of goes on and on. It's just kind of nice to get back in the room, and I've really enjoyed my time in Germany, obviously, and we got a great group of guys there. But it's it's just something special when you get into a room filled with Canadians, and just that kind of sense of home, and and everything that putting on that jersey means is just something that you can never really fully grasp or really understand, but it's just an amazing feeling.
Landon, what's the message from Claude Julien? I mean, this is going to be obviously a huge tournament. You're going there to win it, the gold medal. That's what you're in it for. But what was the message from Claude for you guys?
We just got here today, and it's a little weird because we got most of the guys here, but the guys in the Swiss League are still playing games until the 28th or so. So guys are kind of filtering in, but our kind of first impromptu meeting today was we're here to get better. We got a couple of weeks until our first game against Germany to kind of figure things out and get to know each other. But at the end of the day, this is Canadian hockey, and Hockey Canada goes into tournaments looking to win. So that's no different this year.
Last time you wore the Canadian jersey at the U18s, which 12 years ago. It's been a while, but I mean, has it sunk in yet again? Not only are you going to wear the Canadian jersey again, but this is the Olympics.
Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, when I got the first call that I was going to the Channel 1, and honestly, it was pretty emotional putting on the jersey again for the first game, and that kind of hit really hard. And you're still kind of thinking it's a bit of a long shot for the Olympic team if we were, I don't want to say lucky enough for the NHL guys not to go, but for things to kind of shake out that way. But I was more than happy just having that experience and getting to do it. But now, I mean, this is a whole nother level that I've listened to my stepmom Cami Granato talk about her Olympic experiences more than a bunch, and just hearing how much joy it brings her, just talking about those memories. And we won't have the full experience because it's a closed bubble and everything like that, but at the same time you're an Olympian, and that's something that I mean, you dream as a kid, but at the same time, it seems so unattainable. But to be in the position now is, I mean, I'm sure it'll hit a bit more once you actually get to Beijing. But I mean, it's. I just keep saying it's incredible.
Yeah, you can hear it in your voice, Landon. Hey, 3 seasons in the German league. I think I've got that right. What's that experience been like?
Yep. Honestly, it's been great. It's always a little nerve-wracking your first time going over to Europe. You don't really know what to expect, but the German way of hockey's not too far away from North American. We're on the bigger ice, but it's still decently close. And then just adjusting life-wise, it's there's a lot of English. I've been lucky enough being in Berlin and now Cologne that it's a bit bigger cities, and life's good over there. I really enjoy it, and it's given me the time to. I had a lot of injuries that I was working through, and finally being healthy the last couple of years. It's just I've always loved the game, but it's brought back the joy. I can when I want to do something on the ice, I can actually do it now, and I don't have to think about it. So you don't want to go out on on something other terms or anything like that, and it was a little dicey for a couple of years there, but have that joy back, and just it gives you a whole new life walking into the rink every day. That you tell yourself when you're younger, like I know I'm lucky to be able to play this game for a living, but you get a bit older and you can see how quick it goes away. It's just something that you really start to take pride in all the work that you put in.
And Landon, quickly, I believe you tried it with the Canucks. It was 2019. What do you remember about that experience, trying out with the Canucks?
I mean, it was awesome. They were kind of doing me a favor. I was coming off a surgery the year before and only had played 12 games, and they needed a couple bodies in training camp, and said we're pretty much at our contract limit here, but we can make sure we get you in a couple exhibition games. I was kind of helping them while they were helping me, see if I could audition for a contract somewhere. And, so I was, incredibly grateful to be able to do that. But to be able, I didn't think a Canucks jersey was going to mean that much to me. I moved there when I was 10. I was always, just kind of a fan of whatever my dad's team was at the time. And so, but, it was awesome to be able to play it, get to play downtown and have a ton of buddies come and do all that. It was a pretty cool experience.
And you got another cool experience coming up, Landon. I can't imagine what it would feel like to come away from Beijing with an Olympic medal. All the best, my friend. Thanks so much for doing this.
Yeah, no, thanks a lot, guys. Really appreciate it.